Have you ever been in the middle of an advanced speaking lesson and your student says something that isn't quite right and you freeze? Should you correct them right away? Should you wait until they finish? Or should you just let it go? If you've ever felt that little moment of hesitation, you're not alone. And today, I'm going to share how to correct advanced learners in a way that builds confidence and accuracy without shutting down the flow of conversation. Hi teachers, welcome back to Fluency Learning. I'm Megan, and on this channel we share tips, tools, and ready-to-use curriculum for online ESL teachers who want to save prep time and help their students thrive. Before we jump in, I'd love to know, when you're teaching advanced speakers, do you tend to correct immediately or wait until later? Drop your approach in the comments. I'd love to hear what works for you. There are actually several ways you can correct a student, and the method you choose really matters. So we can use explicit correction, so stopping them to give the correct form directly. Recasts, where we repeat their sentence correctly in a natural way. Prompts, where we give a little nudge so the student can self-correct. At the advanced level, I find recasts and prompts work especially well. They don't interrupt the flow as much, and they encourage the students to reflect and fix their own mistakes. So, what do you prefer? Do you prefer to recast or prompt your students more often? Let me know in the comments because every teacher seems to have a different balance here. And if you do something else completely, let me know that too. I'm always looking for new ideas and techniques I can use with my advanced speakers. And just a quick note, if you'd like lessons that already include interactive activities, new vocabulary, and opinion-based discussions, check out our new advanced speaking lessons inside Fluency Learning. They give your students plenty of opportunities to speak, which means plenty of natural opportunities for you to give feedback and correction without breaking the flow. I'll pop the link down below. So timing is everything when it comes to correction. During fluency tasks like debates or discussions, we want to avoid constant interruptions. Take notes instead and revisit the errors later. During accuracy tasks, where the focus is on grammar or vocabulary, it's okay to correct right in the moment. And at the end of the task, you can review common errors, discuss alternatives, and highlight strong language students used. This way, you're not overcorrecting, but you're still helping them refine your accuracy. One of my students, Queenie, actually asked me for dedicated speaking lessons, and she's got very good English, and it's like, oh, what am I going to teach? She's preparing for B2 first, or the FCE exam, so speaking is a big focus for her. What's been working really well is alternating between the advanced speaking lessons from Fluency Learning and the vocabulary building activities from our new B2 First toolkit. The speaking lessons give her the structured interactive practice with opinions and advanced discussion topics, while the toolkit helps us build the vocabulary she needs for the use of English and reading tasks. Together, they've given her both fluency practice and exam-focused accuracy. And that's really where we want to be. We want to try to balance accuracy and build confidence. Here's the tricky part. Too much correction can make students nervous, and too little correction can lead to errors that they just repeat over and over and over again, and you just can't get it out of their vocabulary. So my tip is to choose just 1 or 2 priority errors per activity. These should connect to your lesson objective. Maybe it's a specific grammar form, a specific tense, or new vocabulary words. That way, students know where to focus and they don't feel overwhelmed. What about you? Do you ever feel like you're overcorrecting in class? Or maybe you're undercorrecting? Let's be honest in the comments. We've all been there. And this is one reason why I love the advanced speaking lessons from Fluency Learning. They're designed with interactive tasks that get students talking. They're super interesting topics. Some of them are a little bit weird, and students really enjoy that. But students are sharing opinions and practicing new vocabulary. That means you don't have to spend hours planning speaking prompts yourself. You can focus on guiding, listening, and giving just the right amount of correction. So let's get practical. Here are a few techniques I use all the time. So shared notes. I keep a Google Doc or a whiteboard where I just jot down errors anonymously during speaking. I don't stop them, I let them keep speaking, but then when they're finished speaking, we can review these together. I also sometimes use nonverbal symbols. Something as simple as raising a finger or pausing slightly to remind students to self-check without breaking their flow can encourage them to think about what they've just said and self-correct. And I also praise good risks. I want my students to try. And so I'll say things like, great try, let's adjust it like this. Or that was really good, but we can make it a little bit better with richer vocabulary if we say it like this. This way, students feel safe experimenting even with complex structures. These little strategies can make a huge difference in keeping the lesson both supportive and effective. Teaching advanced learners doesn't have to mean that you aren't correcting them, and in fact, they want correction. It's not about interrupting them with every mistake. It's about knowing when to step in, when to hold back, and how to encourage students to take risks without fear. If you'd like ready to teach lessons with interactive speaking tasks, vocabulary practice, and opportunities to share opinions for your B2 or C1 learners, check out our advanced speaking lessons. And if your students are preparing for exams like the B2 First, like Queenie, my student is, you'll also love our FCE toolkit with vocabulary and use of English practice. You can grab a free sample pack at florentislearning.ca, and I'll drop the link in the comments. There is a selection of lessons from all of our different courses, but there is an advanced speaking lesson and a lesson from the FCE toolkit. And I'd love to hear from you. What's your biggest challenge when it comes to correcting advanced students? Leave a comment. I read everyone, and your questions often inspire new videos. If this was helpful, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more teacher-to-teacher tips, and share it with another ESL teacher who could use your encouragement. Thanks for watching, and happy teaching!